Okay, as many of you know, I have been doing the quote necklace show at all of my shows and having great success with it. So I thought I would do a quick video and show you how to incorporate that concept with the new boutique. Now I know a lot of you started before October 1st, so your boutique is not exactly the same, but they did keep a lot of the same pieces. And for those of you who are new since October 1st, this is using the current boutique. And what I realized with the necklace show is one, you have to have something to say about each necklace. You can't just hold them up and say, this one's cute, and this one's cute, and this one's cute. But if you kind of have a story for each necklace, then that is enough. So I would probably at your shows, maybe invest in a T-bar like this, because this does not come in your boutique. And I would set up the necklaces that you want to talk about on this bar and leave everything else on the table. And then when you're ready to start your presentation, you just pick up the bar and you move it to where you're going to talk. And I would guess that maybe you could show just 6 necklaces, and that would be enough, because again, you're going to tell a story and you don't want your show to go too long. A lot of jewelers in the beginning want to show everything and they're not sure what they're going to say, so the show ends up taking too long. So if your show even ends up feeling like that was a little short, that's better than too long. So I'm going to give you hopefully a story for each necklace, and you don't have to do all of these in your show. So just kind of pick and choose the ones that you want to talk about. And the way I lead into it is I do the purse game, and my second letter is B. And kind of how I start my spiel is I'll say, ladies, you will notice tonight that I am primarily talking about necklaces. And there's a reason for that. Because while we have beautiful rings, earrings, bracelets that go with these necklaces, those don't change your look. But a necklace, on the other hand, a necklace is a game changer. It's an outfit maker. It has the possibility to take that same dress or that same shirt that you wear all the time and completely change the look of it. Because really, how many times do we look in our closet and we say, I have nothing to wear? All the time. And the reality is that we wear 20% of our clothes 80% of the time. So if this is one of your favorites, you're reaching for it again and again and again. So my job tonight is to show you how to take that shirt or blouse or dress that you love and change the look with some accessories. And one of the things Premier is really becoming known for is how versatile their jewelry is. So you're going to see a lot of these necklaces interchange. And as you kind of start building your jewelry wardrobe, you can really start mixing and matching it, which will cut down on the cost per wear. We'll talk about that in a minute. And make your dollar stretch further. So let me start with some pieces. So this is one that is not in our boutique, but maybe something that you want to add on to. This is called Autumn Sunset. It's got the beads and it's got a pendant. And the pendant, one of them has a brown stone, and then you can turn it over and it has turquoise on the other side. And what I love about Premier's jewelry is most of the necklaces that come with pendants, these are magnetic. So you can take this off and you could just wear the beaded one. I know it's a little hard to see on the gray, but when you're just wearing a little necklace like this is a great necklace to wear with a round shirt. Because what determines what necklace you should wear is the neckline of your blouse. So if you have a round neck or a t-shirt on, this is perfect. If you have a V-neck on, then you want to add back the pendant to drop that down so it imitates the neckline. Now by itself, this is a great piece, but this is also something you can layer. So I could add our willow. Willow is one of the must-haves. This is a countertop piece. And what I mean by that is you can literally grab it off your counter, throw it around your neck, you're out the door. And as I look around, really, most of you could wear this with what you have on right now. It's just one of those non-thinking pieces. So it's got the burnished gold, a little bit of the rose gold, and the antique silver. So you can highlight whatever color you want to. So with the autumn rose, you could leave the brown on this side, you could turn it over, and now it's got the turquoise that plays nicely with the beads on the necklace. So these look great together. Now with this one too, the willow, you can keep it long or you can double it. And yes, you can double it like this. And this works for about 10 minutes, because then what happens? It just starts moving and moving, and all of a sudden it's up in your neck and you're spending all day kind of doing this little dance to bring your necklace back in. So instead, we sell this little piece of magic called a clip-it. And what a clip-it does, it allows you to take any long necklace, hook it around this way, make a smiley face, come back around, and now you've got that choker look without actually choking you. And it gives you another way to wear the necklace. So the clip-it is a valuable tool. All right, another one we have is our blush. And rose gold is really having a moment right now. So this one is 3 strands that lay all together. It's kind of your built-in layered look. And anytime you layer your necklaces, it just kind of adds an extra element of interest. It makes someone notice it, it stands out a little bit more. So these are beautiful, especially maybe on a monochromatic winter white, a cream, obviously the gray it looks nice on, and you can take them apart. So if you just had a little t-shirt on, you could just wear the small one. Or you could put the 2 together. And if you even had our willow necklace, you could layer that one in as well, just to kind of highlight some of the rose gold. So there's all 3 of those together. So that is called blush, the rose gold one is. All right, this one is called fine art. And fine art, you can actually wear 8 different ways. So you've got the 2 pendants here, the turquoise and the coral. You can wear it just as it is. You could turn the whole thing over and just show the polished gold. And anytime you wear polished gold, it just looks classy. It just kind of elevates it a little bit, makes it look a little richer. With this one, you can take them apart. So if you just wanted to wear 1 pendant, you could. Or you could, of course, wear 1 gold, 1 turquoise, 1 gold, 1 coral. Do something like this. And you could layer another necklace in with it. And this layer, it's not even really layering that I'm talking about. This is called framing. And what framing does is it takes a piece, maybe you have a necklace at home that you love, you wear all the time. If you frame it with something longer, it even adds more attention to that piece that you love. So framing is a great technique. So this one is called Vintage Vibe. And you could do it with the colored side like this, or if you wanted to go for that classic all gold look, you can turn it over and put the 2 of these together like this. So that is our fine gems. And the Vintage Vibe, I'm going to come back to in a minute. Another one we have is our Britain. And this is one of our shorter necklaces. And there's really 5 pieces of jewelry that you want to have in your jewelry wardrobe. You want a short necklace, you want a long necklace, you want an arm party, you want some big hoops or big earrings, and a statement ring. So I'll talk a little bit about that as we continue, but the reason you want a short necklace is because it draws attention to your impact zone, and that's your face. So that's what a short necklace will do. Now this one has the antique silver with the pearls. It's a Yerman inspired piece. If you're familiar with David Yerman, he does a lot like this, and these of course come apart. So if you wanted just to wear the pearls, you could then take this chain off. You could then wrap this as a bracelet, and you could hook it anywhere because it has lobster claw on each side. So that allows you to adjust it to the size that you need. And the pearls are great by themselves. I mean, how many of you ladies have pearls? How many of you wear them to places other than weddings, funerals, the opera, and the symphony? Exactly. So if you have pearls, you should wear them. If you don't, you should get some, because designers are making pearls a lot more fun, a lot more versatile. So this is not your, Barbara Bush strand of pearls. This is a little bit edgier with the antique silver worked in. So of course you can wear it together like that, or you can wear it separate. All right, that's Britain. And then we have our Stunning. And Stunning is a masterpiece. So if you want, you can start small. It comes with this little chain right here. This is perfect over a little t-shirt, or if you're just starting to wear jewelry and you're not sure what to do with it. This is a great place to start. But it also comes with some additional strands. So if I wanted to, I could put these 2 together and layer them like this. Because let me tell you something about jewelry. It is addicting. And you might think you're this girl who's just gonna wear the tiny little strand, the tiny little pendant, but the more you start wearing jewelry, the more you will all of a sudden look in the mirror one day and think, this is not enough, I must keep going. So then you can add this piece, and then you can add this piece like that. So now you've got that total layered look going, and there's even one more. So you might think, if you're just starting to wear jewelry, that this looks like Mr. T. This does not. This looks like a very thought out ensemble, because this is going to be great over your monochromatic dress like this. And anytime you wear your necklaces long, because remember you need a short necklace and a long necklace, the long necklace is going to elongate you and it's going to make you appear taller and slimmer. So stunning is simply stunning because you do get all four of these strands together. All right, this one is called Switch It Up. And this is one of Premier's statement pieces. So it comes all together like this, and there's so many different ways to wear this that this actually comes with an instruction manual. So first it's got the turquoise beads and the polished silver. Turquoise, great color. It's a color that all of us can wear. We all look good in turquoise. I've even heard that if you're crabby and you put on turquoise, you become in a better mood. Everyone loves turquoise. And just like some of the other ones, you know, it's got the double lobster claw, so you could make this a short little collar necklace if you wanted to. Premier has invented this great bar in the back. We sell it separately, but this necklace actually comes with it. It's called Set the Bar. And what it does, it allows you to clasp other necklaces to this bar, and it keeps them from tangling. So you can do it this way. You can actually turn the whole thing over because there's a design on the back, and wear it with just the turquoise showing too. I'm sorry, not the turquoise, the polished silver showing, like this. And then you can take them all apart. So in this one, you could even hook to this one and make it a very long necklace. Think about in the winter with your big cowl neck sweater. You know, it's always kind of hard to wear jewelry with that because it's got the big poofy neck. But if you have a necklace underneath it, that's going to look great. So that one is called Switch It Up. So I've shown you a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver. How many of you girls are gold girls? They raise their hands. How many of you are silver girls? They raise their hands. How many of you are two-timers? And then they laugh. So you can have that line. So one of our two-tone necklaces is called Down to Earth. Similar to the rose gold blush one, this is 3 strands in one. So you can wear it all together like this, and you can take it apart. And then going back to one of my favorites for fall, this Vintage Vibe, you could even layer this one right in there as well if you wanted to make it a little bit more dramatic. And the Vintage Vibe by itself is my favorite because I really am more of a simple girl, and I love this for fall, even for winter too. I'm just picturing brown boots, skinny jeans, a cream colored sweater. This is going to be stunning. So that is our Vintage Vibe. And then this one is called Spring Break. And I know when I first saw this, I thought, that's a whole lot of necklace. I'm not sure I could ever wear a whole lot of necklace like that. But I'm going to tell you, this has really grown on me. Because for one thing, it's very Anthropologie. If you shop at Anthropologie, or if you wish you could shop at Anthropologie, this is what the trends they're showing. And if this is too much for you, you can take this off and just wear 2 of them. You know, maybe kind of build up to all 4. But just to add a pop of color on a neutral like the gray is going to look fabulous. So that is our Spring Break. And let's see, we have our New Season. This is one of our antique chains, antique silver. It's got the pendant, a little bit of bling on the front. This one's reversible. So you could turn it over. It's got a design on the back. You could wear it that way. And again, because it does have that magnetic pendant, you can take the pendant off, and then you could switch it out maybe with your Autumn Sunset, which is the first one I showed. Like this, and clip that right on the front. So you can wear that a couple different ways. All right, I think I've shown and talked about all the necklaces that come in the boutique. The last one I just want to tell you about is our new neutrals. And this one is also a shorter necklace, a statement piece. So I just have one chain on right now, and I love the tassels. Anything with a fringe or a tassel is what we're seeing for fashion this fall, but it actually comes with all of this. So if you wanted to make even more of a statement, you could wear all of it together. So I really love that Premier has given us some options with the jewelry because, we're women. We like options. We want our jewelry to do a couple different things. So I hope that is helpful. Really the key is just to get in with the jewelry, start playing with it, and then you should have a story for each piece. If you have a piece in your collection that you don't think has a story, let me know. I'll find you a story. Thanks.